basement camera. I'm very surprised at the size. I mean, I don't know why. I really thought they'd just taken one of these and slapped a permanent stand on it and called it a day. This shouldn't have a battery in it. It is here inside of this box. Hey, Google Store. Let's play. Interesting. Inside of that box is my Nest Cam Indoor, the wired version. So this is the Nest Cam Indoor. It's exactly the same as the Nest Cam battery, with the exception that it has to be hardwired. There is no physical battery in this, and there's no weatherproofing. Small disclaimer here. As I worked on this a little bit more before I was ready to post this video, I wanted to dig a little deeper to see if there's actually any differences between the Nest Cam battery and the Nest Cam Indoor. I noticed that physically the camera sizes on the cams seem smaller. So I looked up more specs on the Nest website and I found a couple of differences. So on the left is the Nest Cam Outdoor and on the right is the Nest Cam Indoor. Now the first thing you'll notice is camera. The Indoor 2 megapixel, 135 degree field of view, 6x zoom, and 16:9 aspect ratio. But if you come over here to the Nest Cam Outdoor, there's a slight difference, and it's still a 2 megapixel sensor, the 0.8 inch 2 megapixel sensor compared to just 2 megapixel color sensor. Also, for some weird reason, it's 130 degree field of view on the Nest Cam Outdoor and 135 degree field of view on the Nest Cam Indoor. That's weird. Now if we go to video, on video you can see the Nest Cam battery 1080p at 30 frames per second with HDR and also has night vision with HDR. This one is 1080p at 30 frames per second without HDR. But then it mentions HDR here, but then just night vision. So that almost seems like it's the same, really don't know. Video history, all that's the same. The audio is the same. Full duplex, two-way audio with noise cancellation. Motion detection isn't even mentioned on the wired. If we go to night vision, there's a slight difference there. You can see night vision on the indoor camera has 2 high-powered LEDs and up to 15 feet, while the Nest Cam battery is 20 feet with 6 high-powered cameras. Also, my estimate of a 10-foot power cable was correct. And then really, outside of those couple of small differences, everything else seems to be the same. So I wanted to make sure I threw that in here because I truly thought it was literally everything from the Nest Cam battery just thrown into a slightly smaller package, but it's really not. About a month ago, I got the Nest doorbell battery and the Nest Cam battery. Both really great devices. I did a full unboxing and setup video, as well as a review for each one. I'll have those linked below. Today though, we're gonna check out the other new camera from Nest, the new Google Nest Cam Indoor. It says indoor there, you can't see it because of the glare. So as always, we're gonna unbox it, we're gonna go through the app and do the setup, and we'll take a look at the Nest Cam Indoor. So click that like button, click subscribe, indulge in your life at Indulge Clothing for the merch. Now let's unbox and set up the new Nest Cam Indoor. As you can see, indoor, wired, 2nd generation. Just the Google G on top, information on the bottom. On the side, 1080p HD with night vision and HDR. Phone alerts about important activity. HD talk and listen. Easy setup in minutes. Protects your privacy with 2-step verification and video encryption. Nice. And of course works with Google. This side, just specs and requirements. And then the back, check in on home, no matter where you are. Let's cut our plastic with our trusty screwdriver. Get the plastic off. And then slide the top off to open it. Wow. As identical to the Nest Cam battery as I thought. I mean, it is, but it's much smaller. Let me actually get the Nest Cam battery to show you. So yeah, this is the Nest Cam battery. Yeah, I accidentally dropped it. Yeah, you can see it's the same size. So let's continue the unboxing. All of the screws and anchors you would need. Guess we gotta take this out. Okay. Very, very long power cable here. And then even look at that, a little Google branded USB power adapter. Very nice. I'd wondered if this was going to be proprietary or how it was going to be. Now, one thing, does this come out? This does not come out. And that can kind of rotate. Oh, looks like you can even mount it upside down. Okay. Very cool. So you do got a lot of different angles you could set this at. Very sturdy stand too. Once this thing is set, it's not moving. And then all that's left that crap. A very simple let's get started guide. So first, let's see how long this cable is. So, pick up our camera here. The camera on the floor. I'm 5'8". It comes up to just above or to just beneath my chest, which I would say, I would estimate it's a 10 or so foot power cable. Very nice. So let's plug this into power and then plug this into power. And now our camera's powering on. All right, so there we go. That's the, it's powered on. We got our blue light. So let's go through the setup, go into our Google Home app, and then we'll click our plus sign. We will click Setup Device, New Device, select your address, and now it's going to look for our camera. So what do we want to set up? We have a camera and Nest Cam wired. I guess that's the real name of it, not Nest Cam Indoor, Nest Cam wired. And now we'll scan the QR code, which that actually seems to be the only place for that QR code. And there we go. Now it's set up. I agree. Sure, I agree. Yeah, I agree. And, plug in the camera near the spot you plan to use it. You know, of course, you can move it around the house once it's connected, but for now, I've got it plugged in here, and we will go through the rest of this setup. Right now, it's just connecting. Any moment now, I should be able to select a name and everything like that. I do say, you would think the Wi-Fi networks would be a lot easier being Nest devices. Like, shouldn't it know that's my wireless since I have a Nest wireless? Connecting to Wi-Fi. Hey, join my network. We got a little sound over here. All set. Now let's peel this off. I'm going to have to keep this because, well, it's the only way I have to ever set this camera back up. They sadly didn't. Oh, yeah, they did. Here we go. So where is this going to be? This is actually going to be in the basement. Basement camera. I'm very surprised at the size. I mean, I don't know why. I really thought they'd just taken one of these and slapped a permanent stand on it and called it a day. And look, it even tells me to place it there. Nice. Now it's installing an update. So we will let it run through the update. Oh, dang, that was quick. You should see live video now. Hello. All right, it works. Be mounting it to a wall. No. Green light will turn on and remain on whenever your camera is active in processing or recording video. So that's that light. Live viewing. When the light on your camera is blinking green, a home member is viewing video. Okay. Adjust your mic settings. So we do want the microphone and we do want the audio recording. And yes, we want that, of course. And good on that. So getting the device ready, it's finalizing again, whenever it's finalized, not enough, put a few more answers in there. And now it says you're all set. Now, basement camera, okay, basement camera. But if I go to cameras here, I should see all three. Well, this one's dead, you won't see it, but you can see the other two. So here's the newest one. Seems to be about the same picture quality. History looks the same. More looks the same. This looks a little different. Vents. So your video quality settings, audio settings. Turn the camera volume up. But this is a little shorter than the other one. There was some more information here on the other two. So it doesn't enable a lot of this by default because vehicles, motion, and cars, you know, you may not want all that. And then that's just device information. But there we go. That's the Nest Cam wired or Nest Cam indoor setup video. So there's kind of what it would look like on a dresser. And as you can see, size-wise, it's like my hand. It's like almost the entire size of the Nest Cam battery. And the lens looks to be a little bigger on the battery. But outside of that, here's a daytime video test. And this is a daytime audio video test on the Nest Cam wired? Nest Cam battery? Nest Cam wired? You know what I mean. Here's a speaker test. This is a speaker test on the Nest Cam indoor. And here's a nighttime video test. And this is a nighttime, night vision audio video test on the Nest Cam indoor. And I figured, of course, I had to test the Nest Cam indoor on a Google Home smart display. Google, show me the basement camera.
Got it. Streaming the basement camera.
It works on all of them. And also, might as well test it on the Lenovo smart display. Google, show me the basement camera.
All right. Streaming the basement camera.
It worked. Echoey because it's right there. Not in the basement. And even though I was pretty certain it wasn't going to work, I tested it on my Chromecast with Google TV. All right, this one I've muted, but this didn't work on the other ones. Show me the basement camera. It didn't work on the doorbell. Nope. See? Master Bedroom TV 2 doesn't support streaming from their brand new camera. So their year-old streaming device doesn't support streaming from their brand new camera. Doesn't make sense. So that'll do it for the little Nest Cam Wired, Nest Cam Indoor. I call it the Nest Cam Indoor. I think Google's calling it the Nest Cam Wired and Nest Cam Battery, so that makes sense. Small, nice little camera. This will look good inside of any home. With the different colors they have, it'll blend in very well with any home. And then you've got that little metal bar there, all kinds of little different angles you can turn and use. I really like this. This is going to be now one of my favorite indoor cameras. I do feel the price is a little high. 99 bucks for an indoor camera is not something a lot of people want to do. Definitely when it doesn't have SD card support, you have to rely on the cloud. In the end, another great product from Google. Very sturdy, very nice looking, very good camera. So that'll do it for this video. Hopefully you've liked it. Hopefully you've gotten to kind of see what the Nest Cam Wired will look like. It's very similar to the Nest Cam Battery, just much smaller, and seems to have just as good picture and audio and speaker quality. Either way, if you can, give this video a like, click subscribe, and indulge in your life at Indulge Clothing for the merch, and I'll see you all in the next video. Deuces.